wraps up another edition of the Morning Music Mix. Captain and Company takes off in 5 on oldschool101.com. Class is always in session.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
I'm Val Demings. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor, the youngest of 7 children. We grew up without a whole lot in a rural part of Duval County. Now I'm running for the United States Senate to give every child an opportunity to succeed. I will work hard to make sure you have equal access to jobs, health care, and education. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. Call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks, oldschool101.com, for caring.
To you. They'd have to get past us. America's Navy.
Now in its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. Join Claire on her magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as she tours the world, visiting Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean, as well as India, Spain, and other lands. Get your tickets today at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at claireandthechocolatenutcracker.com.
You've been working hard, doing the right thing, and paying your taxes, and putting your hard-earned money in the Medicare piggy bank all your life. And now it's time to break the piggy bank and get something back. Medicare. If you didn't know it, Medicare is health insurance for people over 65, and you paid for it with your tax dollars. Medicare plans now have more benefits than ever. That's good news, especially if you're like me and looking forward to paying as little as possible for good health insurance. Call and find out what Medicare plan is best for you. Save your time. It's valuable. We've already done the research for you. And in one quick phone call, you can learn how to get the best Medicare plan designed exactly for you. Hey, it's one of the most important decisions in your life. Let us help you through it. Here's our number. Call 65 Plus Medicare now at 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379, 800-343-4379. That's 800-343-4379.
Coming to theaters in November.
Make some noise! oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1.
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only.
You rockin' with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Check this out.
Did you know that you can get one of your favorite Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network DJs to come out to your next house party, corporate party, holiday party, or wedding reception?
Do you realize what effect this will have on the American people?
All you have to do is call and say, I need a real DJ to turn my party out. Prices start from $300.
Oh, yeah.
We've got our own equipment, music library, and light show. We just ask you for a 50% deposit. The balance paid when we show up to play, and that's it. We accept PayPal and, of course, cash. Don't settle for a sucker DJ.
I'm sorry I ruined your New Year's Eve party, Lieutenant Dan.
Call the pros you listen to every day on the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Do you really want to party?
407-304-0488. That's 407-304-0488.
Stand by.
Power on.
About time we're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company.
Is now boarded.
Gate
2022. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-304-0488. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
Do not adjust your web-enabled device. It's vinyl all morning long on Way Back Wednesday, right here on Captain and Company.
Check this out.
supposed to be interested.
What can I say?
You know, I realize that you're under pressure.
Yes, I am.
And that you are suffering from delusions.
Well,
but, don't be ridiculous.
I'm not.
Get real.
You better get real. Well, I just ain't the kind of woman to pick the fruit off of your tree, girl. And you keep saying that it's your man, but that ain't what he said to me. So he blows me kisses as he drives away. He sends me roses in the middle of the day. You think it's you that he's thinking of, but I'm the one that he really, really loves, girl. So what am I trying to say? Don't diss me, girl. Try. I say it isn't, it wasn't, it ain't never gonna be. It isn't, it wasn't, it ain't never gonna be. He ain't never, ever, never, ever, never, never gonna be. Just say it isn't, it wasn't, it ain't never gonna be. Oh, it isn't, it wasn't, it ain't never gonna be. He ain't never, ever, never, 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 never gonna be.
What are you doing laying and hanging back?
Don't you know, girl?
Just as I suspected.
You been talking that la la and that ya ya and that yin and that yang, but the man is mine.
Blows me kisses as he drives away.
He sends me flowers in the middle of the day.
You think it's you that he's thinking of.
I know I'm the one that he really, really, really loves.
What am I trying to say, Miss It?
What are you trying to say?
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
R-E-S-P-C-T, R-E-S-P-C-T, R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, R-E-S-P-C-T.
I like being a queen myself.
Queen,
I like being a queen.
queen,
I like being a queen myself.
queen,
I like being a queen.
queen,
I like being a queen myself.
queen,
I like being a queen.
queen,
I like being a queen myself.
queen.
I like being a queen. I like being a queen. I like being a queen. I like the queen, 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 queen. I like being a queen. So now what is this?
Well, you know,
That my man is supposed to be interested.
what
in.
can I say?
You know, I realize that you're under pressure.
Yes, I am.
And that you are suffering from delusions.
Well,
but, don't be ridiculous.
I'm not.
Get real.
You better get real. You know the deal. He told me he loves me and that I'm just his forever.
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 Must have played out about 20 years ago. Now, check this out.
Okay.
From one, your man is not my man.
This is true.
This is true. Now, every king has a queen.
Yeah.
And I love my role
Yeah.
being a queen.
Yeah.
And I hope you like yours too.
Well, I'm a princess.
Whatever that is.
Wait.
Come on now.
Okay. Well, he said that I'm his princess. You might be his queen, but I'm his princess.
Yeah, well, I like being a queen myself.
Well, you know, that's what you are.
Shut up. Shut up.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Is here.
No, it's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. It is a Way Back Wednesday. We're going to play some vinyl. How the hell are you? And also we're going to reminisce because 40 years ago today, this actually happened.
Here's a list of people I've been keeping my eye on over the years. They've all played football somewhere, not all of them in the pros, but they all have something unique to bring to the game. I'm going to take those people and try to put together a winning team. If nothing else, they should be fun to watch.
The NFL strike of 1982. Oh my goodness. And didn't my football team win a championship that year? Ah, the good old days. The good old days right here on Captain Company in the morning.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respect it, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treat it, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Orlando. You like it? Tell me what you're working with.
And then again, Johnny Brooklyn trying to send me remixes. Johnny, you don't hear that 92 KTU in there, do you? Don't send me a remix from another radio station unless it's edited! Come on, brother! PNC Bank. One more shot. Captain Company on the Captain and Company Radio Network. Flight number 2497. 3 away from the big show. And oh boy, what a big mess. Let's see, where do we start? The replacements? I can't believe 40 years ago, the NFL strike. And so we're going to have some fun with that today. Mick Dolenz birthday is today. And oh my God. No, I'm not going to sing happy birthday to Mick Dolenz. We'll wait for tomorrow on Thirsty Thursday to do just that. And we're going to play some vinyl in the studio. And then, last night, the irony of all of this. After I spent money to get the studio the way that I needed it for the new, well, I shouldn't say for the new broadcast, but for the 2,500th episode, I get a message at 9:30 last night on Mr. Hill that your Yamaha board, the one that you brought in to us 2 months ago, is fixed. And I'm like, I just spent how much money in here to get this the way I want it, and now you tell me that the board is ready to go. I just turned off the light and went to sleep. I said, I can't deal with it anymore. I just can't. Too much going on. Everybody wants to get involved at the last damn minute. And my blood pressure is going up. I need to go take the CEO's blood pressure medicine so I can get things done. Everybody thinks I got like 500 different... I can't even say it. I'm so confused I don't even know which direction to go. They're just going to have to wait a minute. Because I'm supposed to be buying an airplane ticket to go to Johnny Brooklyn's to cover the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars, but if the board is ready to go, I mean, I'm just saying, oh boy. This is a fun problem to have, isn't it? I guess. Now that I'm talking it out. 26 after the hour. Got more vinyl for you. And I hear that Ralph Valdez is following us again online. Oh, Ralphie. Ralphie used to be a listener from way back in the day. I mean, before Johnny Brooklyn was around. Before Slick Vic was on the show. Before... I mean, we go way back, like Cafe Busto. Yeah, I need some of this Cafe Busto right here. Hold on a minute. Okay, now I think we're ready. I got it. I got everything. I got it. Can I play one more track before we go into the news? Okay. Where's my girl Nana Cherry? I like Nana Cherry. I know she was a freak. On Captain Company in the morning.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
Would hide out and watch her hanging, washing on the line. sabe, lo quiero. Pienso que es mi vida, es my real life, you know. I think when I look at him, I think I get you know what I'm saying. Don't make me say it. Shit. Oh, me voy. Okay, me voy.
The price of puberty's got a way of showing. It doesn't come in easy stages. Her mother's face in the pot won't never leave it. She needs a bell to bring the changes. More like a woman, she walked like one. She was the first girl. She was the first girl to turn the boys on. Boys, wrapped around her finger. So young, making love was only dreaming. This girl, she's got another story. When they are gone, she blows them kisses on the wind. Boys, wrapped around her finger. So young, making love was only dreaming. This girl, she's got another story. When they are gone, she blows them kisses on the wind. Boys,
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
Nene, yo soy tu amiga, tú sabes. Yo soy tu amiga. ¿Qué? ¿Pero qué dices, chica? Ay, me voy.
Captain and Company in the morning on this way back Wednesday on the 21st morning of September. Slick Vic with news you can use to start your day.
Attorneys for former President Donald Trump and the Justice Department clashed yesterday in front of a special master over access to records seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. James Trusty, one of Trump's lawyers, said that the Presidential Records Act gives Trump broad latitude over records from his White House administration and supersedes security concerns raised by the government. He said the legal team needs to review seized records before making detailed arguments. But Deputy Chief of the Justice Department's Counterintelligence Section, Julie Edelstein, argued that the classification status of records is determined by the current White House administration. The special master, U.S. District Judge Raymond Dearie, told Trump's lawyers they would need to supply evidence that Trump had previously declassified the records in question. Some Trump advisors had previously suggested that he had declassified documents with top secret markings. Pending the outcome of a separate appeal by the DOJ, Dearie is expected to determine whether federal prosecutors will remain barred from reviewing some of the seized material in the criminal investigation of Trump. World leaders met yesterday for the United Nations General Assembly's annual meeting. After 2 years, when many leaders met only by video during the pandemic, many met again in person in New York this week. But the tone was mostly grim, and UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the world is in peril.
Our world is in big trouble. Divides are growing deeper, inequalities are growing wider, and challenges are spreading farther.
He and others mentioned conflicts, including Russia's war in Ukraine and tensions in the Middle East. Speakers also worried about climate change, food shortages, migration, disinformation, discrimination, and more. Which problems to prioritize and how to solve them varied, but there were signs that the United Nations does remain the go-to gathering place for global leaders, and more than 150 heads of state are scheduled to speak during the nearly week-long general debate. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has topped the agenda for many. The conflict is the largest war in Europe since World War II, creating tensions among allies and affecting the world's economy. The loss of grain and fertilizer exports from Ukraine and Russia has triggered a food crisis, especially in developing countries, and there's a rising cost of living across the world. Jordan's King Abdullah II said that well-off countries experiencing scarcity are, quote, discovering a truth that people in developing countries have known for a long time. For countries to thrive, affordable food must get to every family's table, unquote.
And that's a look at the world we live in at this hour. I will talk to you at the end of the hour with your horoscopes and entertainment. And now the captain will share our weather outlook for this morning.
Yes, and we got a hurricane to talk about off the coast of the United States. A major hurricane. But that's coming up shortly. Toronto, 63 degrees on the outside, misting right now. It'll change over to rain later today, 78 degrees for you. Washington, the DMV, 67 on the outside, 87 and sunshine. This might be your last time looking at upper 80s for the remainder of the year. Kansas City with our boy Johnny. Brooklyn, 75 on the outside, 83 and downright nice. Yes, I told you it was going to cool off there, son. The Bay Area, 62 on the outside, 69, and rain later on today for you. Los Angeles along the freeways. I found out they actually had one closed. The 91 and 15 interchange was actually closed over the weekend. How do you do that? 60 on the outside, 80 in clear skies for you right here in Orlando, 76. 87 and sun right now, rain later. Speaking of rain, Hurricane Fiona, located at 24.2 north, 71.7 west, leaving the Turks and Caicos, heading for Bermuda. Maximum sustained winds 130 miles an hour. That makes it a category 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading northbound at 8, heading eventually for Nova Scotia. That is one of the provinces in Canada. So people up north, exercise caution. That should be about Saturday or Sunday, they're saying. And today is Wednesday. Are you effing kidding me?
What makes for a great story? Is it drama? Action? Or is it love? Not just love, but the kind of love that makes you do crazy things. Woo! Bang! Exactly. A great story has to have heroes we can root for. It has magic. It has power. And every once in a while, it has miracles. A great story needs an opening that sucks you in. A middle that won't let you go. And a mind-blowing, nail-biting ending that has you hanging on every snap. That's what makes for a great story. And as luck would have it, that's our story.
Captain and Company in the morning.
There you go. 20%.
Do it.
Way back Wednesday, playing those Alta mixes on Captain Company in the morning.
get an award for just being fine.
We are in a race between education and catastrophe. Get the point? Good. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Make it come all the way down.
Boy, now that's a blast from the past. Captain Company in the morning, 50 after the hour. Running a little behind, but that's okay. It's a way back Wednesday, flight number 2497. Lots of things going on. Actually, we haven't even had a chance to say good morning to Slick Vic. Good morning, Slick Vic.
Captain, good morning, sir.
Just too much is going on today. I feel like I'm being overburdened.
That's usually what happens when you have a momentous occasion and or you are returning from a vacation where all this stuff kind of hits at once.
Well, you know, I'm going to try to take a week off. I'm going to really try to take a week off, but I want to take it when I'm going to be away from everybody. Out of the studio, no phone calls, no folding clothes, no walking the dog, no washing dishes.
No cleaning up after the dog.
Yes, none of those things. Not cleaning up behind anybody. Just, I'm gone. But I don't know when I'm going to do that because now, well, money that was going to be used for something else, now I got to go get the board back. So, go figure. But life goes on. Kind of like trying to do horoscopes right now. So, you lead off, and I follow.
Captain. We always lead off, Captain, with Aries. Squabbles may come up between you and a sibling or a neighbor today. Your ability to compromise is definitely called for here. If you aren't careful, this could turn into a battle of wills. The minute the disagreement comes up, try to talk it out, or turn it into a win-win situation. Otherwise, things may be said that shouldn't be, and then a woman will come to your stage, slap you, and say, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth.
Oh, I like that. Taurus, money matters might cause you a few headaches. You could be torn between the desire to put money aside for the future and impulse buy to get something that you've wanted for a long time. Hold it. That should be Aquarius, not Taurus. I don't get it. There might be many ways. There might be a way to have both things at the same time. Yes, it's called take a deep breath and we'll talk about it later. Sleep on it before you spend any money.
Gemini. Too much vigorous exercise over the past few days may have you feeling a little sore and tired today, Gemini. Your nerves may be on edge. You can be more likely than usual to snap at those around you. A lot of people need to calm down today. Herbal tea might help, except that you should take it easy today and then do it.
Easier said than done to calm down today. Cancer. Spiritual breakthroughs may have you feeling a little disconcerted. Clearing away dead wood such as past traumas or exes or O's or anything along that line might tell you a few things about yourself that you would rather not face. Like you have a bad habit of picking the wrong person. It's vital to release them in order to progress as a human being. Even if tears are involved, this could be a positive development.
Lovable Leos, 52 after the hour, a virtual conference of some kind to touch upon some pretty volatile issues. People could disagree to the point that the meeting turns into a shouting match. A lot of hostility sitting in these horoscopes. You probably have strong opinions on this as well, but don't get involved. You won't be able to start an argument, and it can only cause you stress. If you can, avoid joining this meeting altogether.
Is your significant other caught up in a family problem, Virgo? Unable to spend time with you? Well, don't let your insecurity get the best of you. Your partner needs to deal with the family right about now, so relax. Wasn't there a group, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, back in the day that did a song about relaxing? Anyhow, you might have confidence that you'll be spending more time together as soon as possible.
Libra, matters involving communication seem to be fouled up. I want to sweet that slowly because I didn't say the other word on the air. Messages may not get delivered, emails may not go through, and people might misinterpret your words. And dogs may defecate on the floor, and people may leave laundry in the washing machine for 2 days. This can create a mess that brings everything to a screeching halt. But we press on Captain and Company in the morning on a march towards 2,500 episodes.
You're right about that. Scorpio, your values could oppose those of a business or a romantic partner today. Kind of like you want to go down the 417 and they want to go down the 408. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at a map of Orlando for 500, please. You may be overtly pragmatic and too idealistic. One seems callous, the other one seems to be living in a dream world. Kind of like I live in Todayville and you live in Tomorrowland.
And some people live in 1856, but that's a whole other topic for another day.
Yeah.
Sagittarius, if you've been having trouble reaching a romantic partner, it might be a good idea to stop trying, probably because you have them blocked on your phone. Your friend is having a rough day and might not make the best company. In fact, a beloved could view a call from you as an unwelcome interruption and could be short, if not downright rude. Translation, after 12 o'clock, do not bother the captain as he has a lot of things to handle in the studio.
You're right about that. Just like something that came across my desk just this quick, and I'm like, really? Okay, let's see. You did, now I'm lost. You did Capricorn, right? No, I did Capricorn. Okay. See what I'm talking about? I'm trying to do too much at once. Capricorn, you may feel a bit restless and unsettled, not really knowing why. Well, hell, you used to work day shift for 14 years, and now you're working night shift, and you want to know why you're restless and unsettled. Hello, I'm talking to you. You're not listening to a word I say, just like you always never listen to a word I say. So, with that being said, why is this coming on? No, I don't get it. Go ahead, Vic.
Pisces thinking up to join 56 after the hour. There could be trouble brewing in the workplace. Have you heard what Captain's been saying about his life recently on this show? Some of your colleagues neither like nor trust each other and find it impossible to work together. That's why I work from home to avoid that mess. Adjustments are needed if everyone is going to work to the best of their abilities. If you aren't, distance yourself from the situation. It's the only way to stay sane. That and not have to deal with McDonald.
Okay, yes, that's birthday boy today with a whole bunch of other birthdays when I tell you. Anyhow, last but not least in running late, Aquarius, too many people can be vying for your attention today. Stop. Hold on a minute.
Yep.
Did I just say too many people?
Too many people are vying for your attention today. Yes. Let's see. You got CEO. Yeah. You got Reese the producer. You got Johnny Brooklyn. Yeah. You got the people from Yamaha talking about your board being ready. Yeah. You got me buzzing you at 8:30 for our meeting when you were trying to figure all of that stuff out. Yep. That's actual.
And then the tickets for monster trucks. I got to deal with that in the same breath. So, all of this is good, but it could probably get unsettling and make it hard to focus. Yep, I'm trying to focus on this morning show. So don't let your temper on edge cause you to snap at your friends. Okay, I'm not going to snap at anybody. I'm just going to hit the button and go right into Slick Vic doing the entertainment news right here on Captain Company in the Morning.
Captain and Company in the Morning, wrapping up hour number 1 on this Way Back Wednesday. Slick Vic back again. This time with your entertainment report, as always brought to you by the BJ Murphy Show. Mondays to Thursdays, 3 to 6 on oldschool101.com. Jimmy Kimmel celebrated his 20th anniversary as ABC's late night host early on the day by signing a 3-year contract extension for Jimmy Kimmel Live. Kimmel quipped in a statement Tuesday, quote, "After 2 decades at NBC, I am now looking forward to 3 years of what they call quiet quitting." Look it up, people. This show is too complicated, sophisticated for you to explain things to you. His show debuted in January 2003, and the new deal means he'll remain with it into the 2025-26 season, giving him a generous window to make comedic hay out of politicians who are favorite monologue targets in the 2024 presidential election. Kimmel's decision contrasts with changes in late-night programming. Conan O'Brien wrapped up his show last year. James Corden announced he's leaving the Late Late Show next year for other opportunities, and TBS said that Full Frontal with Samantha Bee was ending after 7 seasons. Jimmy, our congratulations to you on the extension. One question. Can you say that you've done 2,500 episodes? We'll be saying that next Monday, sir. Cardi B has reportedly started a process to seize property and assets owned by the blogger who falsely accused her of having an STD and being an escort. According to RadarOnline.com, Cardi B has filed paperwork in Georgia to start the process of collecting blogger Tasha K's assets and bank accounts. She recently filed to garnish Tasha's account at Chase Bank to try and collect on her millions. The document said Cardi is owed a total of $3.3 million from Tasha. Cardi demanded Chase and its employees hold all of Tasha's property, money, wages, and other assets, including property in safe deposit boxes or other property. Reportedly, Cardi B demanded that Chase answer questions about the amount of money Tasha K has at this institution. Tasha has rushed back into court, pleading for the federal judge who presided over the civil suit to step in and put a stop to Cardi's demands. She argued that the appeal is still pending and collections aren't allowed until a decision has been made. As we get any more information about this, we will provide that to you on Captain and Company. That wraps up our entertainment report for this morning. Hour number 2 of this Way Back Wednesday coming up on Captain and Company in the morning. Hey everybody, this is Slick Vic, and I have yet another way to listen to Captain and Company in the morning. Log into the Streaming Pulse app. Since Streaming Pulse is the server farm for which you broadcast from, you might as well download their app. Go to genre, click hip hop and R&B, and there you have us. Yet another way to enjoy Captain and Company in the morning on oldschool101.com. That's the Streaming Pulse app. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
I'm Val Demings. I'm the daughter of a maid and a janitor, the youngest of 7 children. We grew up without a whole lot in a rural part of Duval County. Now I'm running for the United States Senate to give every child an opportunity to succeed. I will work hard to make sure you have equal access to jobs, health care, and education. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. Call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks, oldschool101.com, for caring.
Celebrating its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and the title sponsor Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Walt Disney Theater at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts in downtown Orlando. This year's performance is for one night only, Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. and a pre-show activity. They begin at 6 p.m. Bring the entire family to kick off the holiday season as we travel with Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker on a magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as they visit Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, India, Spain, and other lands. With a cast of more than 100 performers, this is a must-see for the whole family. Get your tickets today at the Bill and Mary Darden box office or online at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at claireandthechocolatenutcracker.com.
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 800-296-1557. 800-296-1557. That's 800-296-1557. Paid for by Legal Alert Line.
Do not adjust your web-enabled device. It's vinyl all morning long on Way Back Wednesday, right here on Captain and Company.
Come on, Shane, get it together. Penalty, delay of game.
I'm the quarterback. I'm the only one supposed to talk in the huddle.
But he was in my spot, Shane.
I don't give a Now huddle up. Hey!
Tonight, it's party time.
Hour number 2 of Way Back Wednesday on Captain Company in the Morning, flight number 2497.
This time we're gonna
show you how to party. Clap to this, pop to this, you gotta hip hop to this. Let's do this. Party, party, baby, party all night. Party, work that body. Because it feels so right. Party, party, baby, party all night. Party, work that body until you get it right. Baby got back, but yo, I got front. I ain't frontin', I can make you grunt, girl, cause I'm a Mac Daddy, riding in the caddy, taking no short to the point, and I'm blunt. Check it. I'm in the mood to get rude and crude and gobble you up like soul food. Neck bone collar, good garden. Why don't you wiggle it up and freak this party? Girls with the bodies that are built to last. Party all night with a rock hard ass. Me any questions, short or tall? Come on, come on. Wiggle it up, we ain't no fluke. And start shaking new days and dukes. But now you should know Styles and G as well. Private parties, back to the hotel. Party, party, baby, party all night. Party, work that body. Because it feels so right. Party, party, baby, party all night. Party, work that body until you get it right.
Style and Jizz from back in the day, Cabin Company. In the morning, flight number 2497. Getting ready for the big 2500th episode next Monday. The subs coming in from Subway. The local list is getting long. And sometime today, I need to contact the VIP list and see who's coming in. But I'm too busy doing household things and in-studio things and dog things. I haven't even picked up my cell phone yet, so if you've tried to call me on my cell phone in the last hour and a half, I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere around here. And, of course, we know that it's birthdays like Mick Dolenz today. Yes, the angry white man is celebrating a birthday. And he told me don't call him today. So I called him last night and teased him. We'll get after him tomorrow on the show. I still have a pair of tickets left, courtesy of our good friends over at 98.5 The Wire. They're doing a Heart and Soul concert on October the 8th in the APK with my boys Confunction. I think it's Cut Close and Leela James. I'm going off the top of my head. And the Isley Brothers. So if you want to get on our guest list, you know what to do. And no, I'm not in love right now. I'm not. Please, just because I'm going to play a slow jam, don't get it twisted. Right here on Captain Company in the morning.
Coming on strong, sweet girl, in between the sheets.
October the 8th in the APK, the Isley Brothers. And you know who's going to be there, right?
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
I was feeling unhealthy. I went to the doctor and I went to the damn doctor. Doctors like auto mechanics. They fix that you don't ask to be fixed. I come in there with one thing needs to get fixed because that's all the money I got. You fix extra that's on you, you mother. I went to the doctor for a twisted ankle. This gonna check my blood, talking about, you know your sugar high. Well, maybe I'm a sweet potato. Throw some marshmallows on my ass and put me in the damn oven. Who the asked you to check my blood anyway, mother? I ain't paying you for that I don't know how much that costs. You ain't got no price list up in this mother. Who the I ain't got no HMO. I thought this was a hookup. This some bullshit. He talking about, don't worry about it. We'll put you on a diet. Look at me. Do I look like I fought a diet as well? Now I gotta eat I don't want to eat, like oatmeal without no sugar in it. I might as well eat the box. Now. I gotta eat salad. I look like a fat ass rabbit trying to eat a damn salad. And every time I order Diet Coke, people bust out laughing. Who that for? That for your jaw, motherfucker. Keep on asking your stupid ass questions. And I gotta eat everything before 8 o'clock. I'm cooking like a motherfucker 7:30. Hurry up, hurry up. It's 7:45. Help me, Jesus. Somebody help me. I ain't gonna get to eat. And I gotta go to bed hungry. I be having nightmares. I'm eating I ain't supposed to eat. I had a nightmare. I had a giant Rice Krispie treat. Woke up, my mattress was gone like a motherfucker. I was like, oh, Jesus, help me. And I went home and told my mama about the diabetes. You know, you gotta talk to mama. I was like, Baba, sit down, Mama. I got something to tell you. She's like, Lord, what's wrong? You ain't gay, are you? I'm like, hell no, I ain't gay. I'm too big to be gay. I can't bend over that damn long. Have some slap me on my ass, talking about, who's your daddy? I'm like, I don't know. He left me when I was 3 years old. Can you stop asking them stupid ass questions? I said, no, Mama, I got diabetes. She was like, she didn't even know what it was. She's talking about, what's that? I said, Mama, you don't know what diabetes is? She said, I don't know what it is, but you should have been wearing a condom out there messing with them nasty ass girls. Now you got diabetes just like your dad. I said, ain't no damn venereal disease. And I forgot black folks called everything another name. We call diabetes the sugar. I said, Mama, I got the sugar. She said, oh, Lord. Not the sugar, Lord. Not the sugar, Jesus. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Call him up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's been my time.
Speak up, Jack. Love you like a play cousin.
Love it.
Old fogies like me don't email, darling. We talk to each other personally.
Captain and Company in the morning, and America's home for classic hip-hop, dance, and R&B all day long. Oldschool101.com.
Listen, does this mean I have to marry you?
Every city there's a place where all the people hang. In my city, my place, we call it Lover's Lane. If you're planning to come on by, you better be prepared, 'cause I don't like girls hanging round, acting like they're scared.
Giorgio, I don't know. If my father caught us up here, he'd kill us.
Kill us?
Kill us.
Well, don't worry about it, baby. Just trust me, okay?
Okay. Oh, Giorgio. Oh, Giorgio.
Stacy!
I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you.
That knock on the window reminded me of something from back in the day. Daddy Rich, I know you're listening. What if that was Brenda Dallas's dad knocking on the window back in the day? So, I know, he's screaming right now. He's going, boy, you shot out, I know. People coming to the studio, I know Daddy Rich is going to be here to talk about the good old days. I've known him damn near 40 years. I know that my son Israel's going to be down from Jacksonville. I know that Kumo Kyle will be in studio. I know that Slick Vic will be here. I know that Mick Dolan will be here. And we're even going to open it up for people like Johnny Brooklyn in Kansas City if you want to chime in and be a part of the festivities. I also know that DJ Cool will be a part of the festivities. I also know that Michael Cooper from Confunction will be part of the festivities. I know that Cheryl Cooley from Climax will be part of the festivities. And the list goes on. That's Monday, the 26th. The captain would have done 2,500 morning shows live. And there's nobody close to me.
We interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning on this way back Wednesday. Slick Vic with some more news you can use this hour. Brought to you by Lauren the Hurlu's new webinar, How to Sell Your Business for Top Dollar in 3 months and Without a Business Broker. Registrations available, but spots are filling up fast.
Hurricane Fiona grew more powerful yesterday as it moved past Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. But not before it dumped up to 30 inches of rain on the Caribbean countries. The storm has now reached Turks and Caicos to the north of the Dominican Republic, where it's now a Category 3 hurricane. And as of this morning, it's threatening to become a Category 4. As of yesterday, about 80% of Puerto Rico remained without power, more than 24 hours after the entire island's electrical system was shut down. Water service was also cut to more than 800,000 customers, about 2/3 of the island. 2 deaths were reported in Puerto Rico and another in the Dominican Republic, and about 1 million Dominicans were without running water, along with 700,000 homes and businesses without power. Fiona is next expected to head near Bermuda later this week and is not expected to hit the U.S. mainland.
A Texas sheriff is opening an investigation into how migrants in his county wound up on Martha's Vineyard.
Last week, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis admitted his state paid to fly the migrants to Massachusetts. He said it was meant to give sanctuary states a taste of the problems along the southern border and that the migrants went willingly. But some of the migrants say they were tricked, lured by promises of jobs that did not exist. Now, a sheriff outside San Antonio, who is a Democrat, is investigating whether any laws were broken.
Somebody came from out of state, preyed upon these people, lured them with promises of a better life, which is what they were absolutely looking for, and with the knowledge that they were going to cling to whatever hope they could be offered for a better life, to just be exploited and hoodwinked into making this trip to Florida and then onward to Martha's Vineyard for what I believe to be nothing more than political posturing.
The flights to Martha's Vineyard, just one of several recent efforts by Republican governors in border states to relocate the migrants. Some Democrats are also urging the Justice Department to investigate.
At least 6 people were rushed to hospitals after being injured when an explosion Tuesday tore through the top floor of a Chicago apartment building, according to officials. The explosion at the 3-story, 36-unit apartment building in the South Austin neighborhood occurred shortly before 9:30 a.m., officials said. At least 10 ambulances were on the scene, according to the Chicago Fire Department, which requested help searching the structure. Photographs and video were posted on the Chicago Fire Department's Twitter page, showing that much of the top floor of the 4-story building of the city's west side was destroyed by the blast. As we get any more information, we will provide that to you on this developing story. And that's a look at the world we live in this hour. I will speak to you at the end of hour number 2 with your sports report and Aaron Judge's quest for a Triple Crown in history. Now the captain will share with us our weather along with our people in the Bay Area.
Actually, I'm not going to do the weather right now. I'm just going to talk about Hurricane Fiona. 24.2 north, 71.7 west, 140 miles an hour. A Category 4 storm. But speaking of the Bay Area, coming on October the 8th, Michael Cooper and Confunction. Wow, 3 more shows. Just 3 more shows to the big one. Carrie Lucas by request for the Springs. Thanks for checking in on Captain Company in the morning. Sing along to a damn song. It's a classic. All this mumble mouth stuff they're playing nowadays, I don't know what the hell you're going to call that in 30 years. Could you imagine mumble mouth rap in 30 years? I mean, that would be like... I mean, would they play that actually at a club in the Villages? That's what I'd like to know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Okay, anyhow, a lot of people born today, so please bear with me. First of all, we know about the angry white man. We'll tease him tomorrow. Mick Dolan celebrating his birthday. Also, an old friend of mine. Where is Debbie Foster at? I know she's in Orange Park. Only girl I know whose father tried to... Chris, you're drunk. My daughter's drunk, and you can stay the night. Stop. Your daughter's drunk because I got her drunk, and now you're telling me you want me to spend the night with your daughter? Oh, my God. I'm not lying. That's why we call her DLF. All right, famous people born today.
We're all very different people. We're not Watusi. We're not Spartans. We're Americans with a capital A, huh? You know what that means? Do you? That means that our forefathers were kicked out of every decent country in the world. We are the wretched refuse. We're the underdog. We're mutts. Here's proof. His nose is cold. But there's no animal that's more faithful, that's more loyal, more lovable than the mutt. Who saw Old Yeller?
Okay. Bill Murray celebrating a birthday with his Canadian self. Faith Hill celebrating her birthday. One of the greatest producers of movies in the history of movies, Jerry Bruckheimer. You know he did Top Gun. You know he did the 48 Hours. You know he did Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, come on. You know he did The Hunt for Red October. Hello. Also, Fannie Flagg celebrating her birthday. Hamilton Jordan, who helped out President Jimmy Carter back in the day. Artist Gilmore, Hooper extraordinaire. Jack Goose Givens, whatever happened to him? He was working with the Magic back in the day. Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who was killed, assassinated not too long ago. Cecil Fielder. Ricky Lake. How many people watch the Ricky Lake show? I mean, didn't she just look silly? When people started fighting, here's this big, heavyset white girl looking at black folks fighting like, oh, I can't believe it. Kind of like that one girl on YouTube that y'all got 5 million views. I don't get it. Orlando's very own Alfonso Ribeiro. That would be Carlton. It's his birthday. John Kitna, who played quarterback for the Seattle Chicken Hawks. Nicole Richie celebrating her birthday. Charles Chuck Jones. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be watching a lot of the cartoons you're seeing now. My all-time favorite actor, besides Eddie Murphy.
You know, I always get what I want.
Tell me, JR, which slut are you going to stay with tonight?
What difference does it make? Whoever it is, it got more interesting than the slut I'm looking at right now.
Oh, boy, you gotta love J.R. Ewing. Yes, Larry Hagman would have been celebrating his birthday. And last but not least, this next artist, wow, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm not even going to do it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Happy birthday, Wale.
I want to enjoy the luxury of like...
On Captain Company in the morning.
For real. Hold up.
Lotus flower bound, firefly. When I'm low, she take me high. I can teach you all the sounds of love.
Fly Flower bomb, let me guess your favorite fragrance, and you got that bomb. I'm trying to detonate you, no disrespecting, baby. Just try and make you smile. Try to keep my spirits up, that's why I lace it down. Try to keep your spirits up, Lil vodka, whatever. Took it forever to get dressed, I acknowledge your effort. So I clap for her, she deserves an applause. Shawty working so hard, she deserves that baton. Shawty, wear your baton, racing through my mind like she heard that, I got that work. I heard that she been on strike, care to tell, I read your mind. She been on them dollars first, caramel, macchiatos. When Shawty get into work, I can be your boyfriend, be your nigga, or a friend with perks. I'm just trying to work that, they just trying to work your nerves. I'm just trying to read your mind, I'm just trying to feed you mine. I'm just trying to give you light, they just trying to leave you blind.
Fantasy, I feel it when you dance with me. It's feeling like you need to be my lady, my baby, yeah. Can't you see, I'm talking about eternity. Tell me, would you care to be my lady, my baby?
Flower bomb, can I blow up on your mind? This is not no Sandra Bull, but your potion number 9. Navigating through her eyes, destination to her thighs. And I hate to tell you too much, cause I stay with too much pride. And we way too young to know love. Maybe not, but we don't need no rush. Don't believe in love at first sight, but believe in love at first. Can I be with you just one night? I can wear you out inside. I can tell you like persistence, but I make you come and tries. I just think we need one night. Can't decide if I can't right. Easy baby, my thing tight, but that lotus flower just ain't right. I ain't thinking I ain't right. Can't decide, but I can't fight. Easy baby, you the bomb and all, but I be damned if I do not land mine. Or at least try. Can I speak up? Was it peace out? Can we eat lunch? Can we take shots with your flavor? Flat drinks we call A-cups. I just think I need one night. Slightly more if it's done right. With that gorgeous face, I don't know your name. It ain't important, babe, cause I'ma call you mine.
Fantasy, I feel it when you dance with me. It's feeling like you need to be my lady, my baby, yeah. Can't you see, I'm talking about eternity. Tell me, would you care to be my lady, my baby? Cause you don't know me, you don't know me. If I keep sticking, baby, what's it gonna be? You don't know me, you don't know me. Let me teach you all the sounds of love. Baby, this one's for you. Loudest.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
Captain of Company in the Morning, hour number 2 on this Way Back Wednesday. Slick Vic back again with your sports report for the A7BN Sports Desk from the lawn of Lake Pegasus, brought to you by John Gill of Premier Oracle Elevator. Give John a call at 321-316-8558 for all of your vertical transportation needs. It was an historic night at Yankee Stadium as Aaron Judge joined exclusive company, hitting his 60th home run.
Here's the 3-1. Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. Number 60. Slide over, babe. You've got some company. Aaron James Judge has tied George Herman Babe Ruth with 60 home runs.
Michael Kay with the call on the Yes Network. Judge towered a 450-foot home run to become the 6th man in Major League Baseball history to hit 60 home runs. That wasn't the only dramatic moment that took place at Yankee Stadium, as the Yankees rallied back from an 8-4 deficit to get a dramatic walk-off win 9-8, the final blow coming on a grand slam by teammate Giancarlo Stanton.
That one's drilled to left field. Is it high enough? See ya! A walk-off grand slam, and the Yankees win. Judge hit 60, and the Yankees win in walk-off fashion.
With the victory, the Yankees maintained their 5.5-game lead in the AL East over the Toronto Blue Jays and are firmly in position as the number 2 seed in the American League playoff picture, which will give them a bye into the divisional round. Roger Maris Jr. and Kevin Maris, sons of Yankee Roger Maris, were both on hand to to mark the achievement, and specially marked balls were used each time Judge walked to the plate. And oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Judge is now the new leader in batting average in the American League. He is all but unlocked to also lead the league in home runs and RBIs, so he has a chance to become the 11th player to win the Triple Crown since RBIs became official in 1920. He is the first player since Miguel Cabrera, who won the Triple Crown in 2012, to lead all three categories in September or later, and the first Yankee to do so since Mantle won the Triple Crown in 1956, according to the Elias Sports Bureau. Earlier on Tuesday, the baseball world received some sad news as Maury Wills died peacefully late Monday night at his home in Sedona, Arizona, after the Dodgers were informed by family members. No cause of his death was provided. Wills played on World Series championship teams in 1959, 1963, and 1965 during his first 8 seasons with the Dodgers. He also played for Pittsburgh and Montreal before returning to the Dodgers from 1969 to 1972 when he retired. Wills batted .281 during his 14-year career with 586 stolen bases and 2,134 hits. Wills broke Ty Cobb's then single-season record for stolen bases with his 97 steal on September 23, 1962, and later that season became the first player to eclipse the century mark in steals. Dodger team president and CEO Stan Kasten said, quote, "Maury Wills is one of the most exciting Dodgers of all time. He changed baseball with his base running and made the stolen base an important part of the game. He was very instrumental in the success of the Dodgers with his 3 world championships. We send all of our best wishes to the Wills family and wish him well as he continues to transition into the next phase of his journey." In news in the church in the NFL Tuesday suspended Buffalo Bills offensive lineman Bobby Hart 1 game after the league said he took a swing at a Titans player following Monday night's game, but instead hit a Tennessee coach. Per the league's release announcing the suspension, Hart's actions came at the conclusion of the Bills' 41-7 romp. Neither the Titans player who Hart took a swing at nor the coach hit by Hart were identified by the NFL. In a letter to Hart, the NFL Vice President of Football Operations, John Runyon, detailed the incident to Hart, explaining the reasoning for his suspension. Hart is planning to appeal the suspension, a source told ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, which he is entitled to do so per the collective bargaining agreement. If he does appeal, the hearing will be before either Derek Brooks or James Thrash, the officers jointly appointed by the NFL and the NFLPA. Mr. Thrash was also busy as he heard a hearing yesterday of Bucs wide receiver Mike Evans, who's appealing his 1-game suspension for his involvement with the fracas that took place Sunday between the Saints and the Buccaneers. As we get any more information, we will provide that to you on a7bnsports.com and also during the sports report during the bottom of hour number 2 of Captain and Company in the morning. And that'll wrap up our sports report for this morning. Brought to you again by John Gillen, Premier Oracle Elevator at 321-316-8558. And also unofficially brought to you by Earth, Wind, and Fire September, because it is the 21st of September after all, so y'all already know what that means. Slick Vic signing off for right now. Hour number 3 on this Way Back Wednesday coming up here at Captain and Company in the morning.
I'm Val Demings. I'm a wife, a mother of 3 sons, and a grandmother of 5. My parents, a maid and a janitor, raised my 6 siblings and me to fight for what's right. As a social worker, I fought for children. As a police chief, I fought for families to live in safer communities. As your U.S. Senator, I will fight for you. I'm Val Demings, and I approve this message. Paid for by Val Demings for U.S. Senate.
Now in its 10th season, Orlando Community Arts and Orlando Health present Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker at the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November the 26th at 7 p.m. Join Claire on her magical journey to the Kingdom of Toys as she tours the world, visiting Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean, as well as India, Spain, and other lands. Get your tickets today at drphillipscenter.org. And don't forget to pick up your Claire and the Chocolate Nutcracker dolls at claireandthechocolatenutcracker.com.
Ladies, mark your calendar for December the 2nd through the 4th for some serious networking, vendors, entertainment, and 7 times NAACP award recipient Nikki Giovanni. call 386-688-1294. That's 386-688-1294. Or go online to uniqueproductionsllc.com for details. And thanks, oldschool101.com, for caring.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Hey, Kansas City, got bugs, rats in the front room, roaches in the back? Better call our guy Johnny and the folks at Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. With over 120 years experience in the field, their technicians will rid your home or business of those unwanted, unsightly insects, spiders, rodents, termites, and more. Check them out on Facebook. Ed Milberger Pest Control. 913-498-BUGS. That's 913-498-2847. A household name in Kansas City Pest Control since 1939. Proudly employee-owned and operated. Se habla español.
Do not adjust your web-enabled device. It's vinyl all morning long on Way Back Wednesday, right here on Captain and Company. Well, not this track. Hit it! It is the 21st of September, right? I know the Elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire are playing tonight in Tallahassee. And not for Ron DeSantis, I mean to tell you. not even going to try. I sound like Johnny Brooklyn after smoking some bad weed. More Way Back Wednesday. Now I'm going to play some vinyl. Brass Construction.
Susie, she got what it takes, just can't resist.
Going down, and rumor has it that I'm in love with your man and you in love with my man, and that's just one thing I'm not gonna stand for. So I think we better come together on some kind of
That's what Vladimir Putin
should be doing. He should be walking the line, but that ain't going to happen. Joe Pa is addressing the United Nations right now.
It was not only signed by democracies of the world. It was negotiated among citizens, dozens of nations with vastly different histories and ideologies, united in their commitment to work for peace. As President Truman said in 1945, the UN Charter, and I quote, is proof that nations like men can state their differences, can face them, and then can find common ground on which to stand, end of quote. That common ground was so straightforward, so basic, that today 193 of you, 193 member states have willingly embraced its principles. And standing up for those principles, for the UN Charter, is the job of every responsible member state.
Wow. And it makes a lot of sense that he's addressing the United Nations, and the United Nations needs to do something about that loudmouth, half ball-headed, half-cocked Vladimir Putin, who's threatening to use nuclear weapons. Now, see, Vladimir thinks he must be black or something. He must be from the hood, you know. Well, I'm just going to blow up everything. And see, to me, somebody talks like that, I just walk up to him real quietly, shh, SEAL Team 6, shh, and pow! That's the end of him. And we don't have to worry about any more piranhas or pariahs from the Russian Federation. But that's me, and, you know, that's just my little old opinion, and, you know, my opinion doesn't count around here. Only Johnny Brooklyn's touche counts. Also, or Ralph Valdez, my buddy, the king of strip clubs out there in West Texas. God bless you, son. Good to have you back online and alive and kicking with us. Speaking of alive and kicking, I want to share this with you. Was in Jacksonville this past weekend for the annihilation of the Indianapolis Colts. Driving back with Kumo Kyle and DJ Izzy. I think that's what my son is going to call himself. And all of a sudden there was a Mercedes in front of us. And I said, what car is making this sound? And I mean, you heard this. It sounded like a race car. Wop, wop, wop. And that Mercedes cannot be doing that. Have you ever heard a Mercedes sound like a race car? Wop, wop. I mean, unless somebody was going to, you know, cut the suspension and, you know, make it like one of those little, I like to call them Juan Dalamela cars. Dun, 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 you know. But somebody actually did that to a Mercedes in Jacksonville. And then I had to say to myself, we're talking about Jacksonville, Florida. Remember, the home of Sweet Home, Alabama, for crying out loud. Jacksonville? Are you kidding me? Wop, wop, wop.
me, JR, which slut are you going to stay with tonight?
What difference does it make? Whoever it is, it got more interesting than the slut I'm looking at right now.
My daddy's name is Captain Chris Hill.
Captain and Company in the morning.
This has been a transcribed announcement.
J.T. Taylor was there with Kool and the Gang. I know that Robert Kool Bell's wife would not... she always would get after me about those days. Captain, even though we were good, we were making big money, but JT, he had to go do his own thing, and a couple other folks had to, cut a fool. And I'm like, yeah, but that's when the band was on top of the world, at least in my eyes. 32 after the hour on a way back Wednesday, playing vinyl this morning. Now that I've got everything all situated and set up for flight number 2500, and then the bastards call and tell me that my mixing board is done. After all what I've gone through, y'all should be giving me a damn discount. Almost like a discount double check. Spend all this damn money and now I gotta turn around and spend more money? But everybody thinks, yeah, you own a radio station, or you own radio stations, plural, so you should have all the money, like Uncle Paulie used to say. All the money! Yeah, right. More vinyl this morning on Captain Company as I'm digging in my crates in the studio.
Getting money, 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 money.
Does a ball for me, for that matter, neither does the economy.
I never did care about inflation. Guess what, baby doll? I'm running the nation.
And all the banks, they know my name. And baby doll, all the ladies wanna play my game.
A Rockefeller, he balls for me. Don't you know I've got cash money?
Getting money, getting money. Everything is funny when you get money. Getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you get money. I'm getting money. Plenty money. Everything is funny when you get money. I'm getting money.
So much money, girl.
Everything is funny when you get money. Hey girl, I'm Dr. Jekyll. I don't have a care. I'm spending money like a millionaire. I own a mansion and even a yacht. That's right. There ain't a thing that I ain't got. Woo! I drive a cherry red Mercedes Benz. I got bank that has no end. I got a lid Jetty Kennedy and it's chilling on the runway laying for me.
Now H-Y-D-E, I live a life of luxury. When you see me, I'm always pressed.
Tell me.
A fly kid, and yes, I'm fresh. And when I roll up on the scene, I got a sofa black limousine. No gray clouds, only sun. I'm getting crazy cash money, and I'm having big fun.
Getting money, getting money. Everything is funny when you get money. I'm getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you get money. I'm getting money. Crazy money. Everything is funny when you get money. I'm getting money. So much money, girl. Everything is funny when you get money now. Meanest, keenest, gangsta latest, MCs to ever rock. And we're getting so much money now, baby doll, we can't be stopped.
That's right, we got it made in the shade. Things go our way, and there's just no words to describe. And when we get on the stage and go in the rage, we get all the way live.
And if you wanna go high, we'll get by. But don't even press your luck. And if you're not down, get out of town. Don't even try to front.
Hey, and if you ever see us in a limousine and we pull over to the side,
no need to act funny, cause we're getting plenty money with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We're rich. Can't you see that our destiny is to be the best in the galaxy? So let's do it tonight, baby, you and me. Can't you see, girl, I got cash money. So get down tonight and let's do it right. We don't wanna fuss, we don't wanna fight. All we wanna do is rock all night. Open up, baby doll, don't be so tight. Isn't it nice to go to the store and baby buy just what you're longing for? A mink coat or a color TV, a stereo or a washing machine. And go home, take a chill, baby doll, don't think about the bill. I tell you what, you play the mink and wash your clothes while you're rocking and you're rolling to the stereo. Around the world on the Love Boat, bring your favorite girl. Isaac can make your pina colada, and we'll be on it, rocking it hard. You wanna dine on Kevin R. It's a boogie on down under the stars. Sky's the limit, tell me, girl, ain't it funny how you do anything when you're getting cash money? Getting money, getting money. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, crazy money. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Now we did it, you can do it too. Every dog should have its day. Now you can live just like the Burger King. Baby doll, you can have it your way. Now you could pull a brick shop and get 21 years to life. And while you're doing time, homeboy, another man will be home with your wife. Or you could do it the smart way. Ain't up a basic thing. Hey, why did I the Cadillac and talk to American Express? Now you don't want to be a face in the crowd if you really want to make it to the top. Just put your nose to the grindstone and don't you ever stop. Woo! Getting money, getting money. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, plenty money. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Getting money, so much money, girl. Everything is funny when you're getting money. Count it. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, more. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 4, 5 billion, 6 billion, 7 billion, more. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4.
You can't do that on a terrestrial radio station. Oh my God, they don't even know what a turntable is. All right, let's talk about the weather really quick. 40 after the hour. Captain Company on flight number 2497. Hurricane Fiona, 11 a.m. update, 24.6 north, 71.7 west. Out of the Turks and the Caicos, heading for Bermuda, maximum sustained winds 130 miles an hour. Moving northbound at 8, should put it over Bermuda, or just north of Bermuda, 8 a.m. on Friday. Saturday morning, it should be affecting Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. If you don't know where that is, it is not around the corner from Carver Shores. Trust me on that one. Captain Company in the morning. I love this song. I love this song so much, I'm going to play it. Roby, One Night in Bangkok. When was the last time you heard this on Captain Company in the morning? Way back Wednesday.
Don't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but your Brinner. Time flies, doesn't seem a minute since the Tyrolean Spa had the chess boys in it. All changed, don't you know that when you play these things or this place. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the girls ain't free. You find God in every golden cloister, and if you're lucky, then the gods are she. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. One town's very like another when your head's down over your pieces, brother. It's really such a pity to be looking at the world, not looking at the city. What do you mean? You've seen one crowded, polluted, stinking town. Get tired, you're talking to a tourist whose every move's among the purest. I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me. Siam's gonna be the witness to the ultimate test of cerebral fitness. This grips me more than would a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. And thank God I'm only watching the game, controlling it. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I'd let you watch, I would invite you, but the queens we use would not excite you. So you better go back to your bars, your temples, your massage parlors. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden cloister. A little flesh, a little history. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok and the tough guys stumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
False ending. I love that. They don't do this anymore with music. My God. This just handed to me. The New York Attorney General files a civil lawsuit against Donald Trump and some of his children and some of his businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, the end is here. So have no fear.
Turn up the music. Nothing in the world that I won't do. I'll give the world to you if you want me to. I'll do anything. Nothing in the world that I won't do. I'll give the world to you if you want me to. I'll do anything.
Denroy Morgan. And I played the wrong side, but that's all right. You know the words. You were singing it. Anything.
Nothing in the world that I won't do. I give the word to you. If you want me to, I'll do anything.
Now the funny thing is, if I could find a female that would do anything for me, and then that would be the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of doing things, before we get up out of here, I had a chance to finally get caught up on all of the recordings we did in Washington. Yes, let's take a trip on the Metro real quick while I queue up my next record. Company.
We don't stop the clock, it's over. Give me a chance, boss. I'm bored. You're looking at a 65-yard field goal here, Nigel. You just hold it, Shane, and I'll kick the bloody piss out of it. What the hell? What the hell? Field goal!
Kenny's gonna let Ruff ride his field goal from 65 yards out. I don't know if he has enough leg. I think that guy's smoking on the field.
Smoking? I'm sure you just imagined that.
Oh, no, I saw it. I saw the smoke and everything.
Stand for fair planning, please.
Once again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You guys can get up out of here.
Go time.
Well. How can I put it? Boy, look at here. The CEO not even in the building, so I can crank up the volume in here. Play some vinyl, have some fun. Everything is working perfectly for 2,500, and yet they're calling me. Captain, your board is ready. So I guess I'll pass around the collection plate and collect up another $200 and rewire this whole damn thing again. Well, not right away. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed the show. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thirsty Thursday. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And I think I still got a little something left for myself because Mick Dolan is not going to get a birthday toast out of us. And don't forget to join us on Monday.
After
After our wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Manager, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
We're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now, dear.
I'm out of here anyway. Peace out.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.